Hey, it's James. Welcome back. We are on video number 7 of the Super League. Like I said, I'm James. I'm the unofficial mayor of Cowboy Country. We're covering the Super League, and today we're going to talk about the South, which is basically the SEC before they added Arkansas and South Carolina. So you have Auburn, Alabama, Georgia, Georgia Tech, Kentucky, LSU, Mississippi State, Ole Miss, Tennessee, and Vandy. Now, interesting thing about the Southeast Conference is it's the only conference right now that I've actually seen all 16 teams. It's just easier for me from in the state of Texas to drive to these places. But the Florida schools I saw when I flew to see my parents in Florida and then rented a car. So, but these rivalries you want to keep. Actually, wait a minute. I'm wrong about that. Because Georgia Tech is right now a. Wait a minute. I misspoke. Georgia Tech wasn't in the original SEC. What school am I missing? I'm missing somebody. I can't think of it. Florida. All right. So they got Georgia Tech in here instead of Florida. I don't know about that one. I think now that I'm kind of making these videos, I would want to put Georgia Tech in the Southeast and put Florida back in with the South. But I don't know. Either way, I think it would work. Having Georgia Tech as a league game makes sense. If you flipped it, then Georgia and Florida would be a league game, and then Georgia Tech would be a non-conference game. It would be a non-league game, but you could do that earlier in the year for bragging rights of the state of Georgia. But the others, obviously Tennessee and Vanderbilt are close. Mississippi, Ole Miss, in-state rivalry. LSU's obviously within driving distance of the Mississippi and Alabama and Auburn. Kentucky, Tennessee is pretty close. Kentucky, Vanderbilt's close. I mean, the old SEC before they expanded to 12 makes sense. Some people would probably still say that this would be the toughest division, just because you have Alabama and Auburn and Georgia all together, and LSU and Tennessee and Ole Miss. But the Southeast Conference is a very difficult and truth be told, they talk about expanding the playoff, and the Southeast Conference is somehow going to get 5 teams in the playoff. I don't think so. I think in the current model, the SEC teams are going to beat each other up. That's the problem. That's why the Super League makes more sense. I'm telling you right now, as a prediction, the current model may be good as far as money for the SEC, but those teams are going to beat each other up during the year, and when they get to the playoff, they're going to struggle. They're going to struggle, and you're going to see some upsets. Mainly because the other conferences aren't as hard, these Southeast Conference teams are going to have more injuries, and the star players aren't going to be there. I honestly think this Super League makes more sense, especially for teams in the South. So, if you notice, we've done 7. There's some smaller schools that we haven't included. Those will be in the Under League, and that's the next video. So you don't want to miss it. Come back tomorrow. It's going to be really good. But if you are new, please hit like and subscribe. Do want to thank you for being here. I will tell you, once we're done with the Super League, I'm not going to be doing videos every day. It'll probably be like 2 or 3 a week at most, because there's not really a whole lot of content to talk about. I will talk about, if I can find videos or pictures of construction projects that are going on, I'll update you as far as what's happening at Purdue and Nebraska and Missouri and Kansas. And I think those are the 4 major projects that are going on. Oregon State's construction is done. Oklahoma State's still doing construction on their south side bleachers. So there's stuff out there to talk about. There's just not as much content, but I do want to do these Super League videos. So we'll talk about the Under League tomorrow. But until then, hope you have a great day. And like I said, I'll see you tomorrow.